welcome back to another episode. So what I'm doing today is, this is a carbon fiber boot that we have here, and what I want to do is I actually want to expose some of the carbon fiber. So if you remember in our DIY video on detailing, I have this carbon fiber bonnet and as well as the boot. Apart from the CSL type look that it has, so you can see the curvature that's actually there. Apart from that, you can't actually know that this is a carbon fiber boot. So if we come back a little, we'll be able to see, maybe from here, you can see that lip traveling all the way around. So what I want to do is I want to try and expose some of the carbon fiber by removing some of the paint that's on here. So the method that I have might not be the most appropriate method out there, but what I'm going to be using is, I'm going to be using some paint stripper by Plascon, and I'm going to see if I can try and remove this paint without damaging any of the other paint. So I'm not too scared about if it damages the other paint, because it will just give me an opportunity to create another video on how to paint yourself. So I haven't done this particular area here, and we'll do that now just to get a quick overview of what I'm doing. Off the area. If you weren't so impatient with the results, you could have masked off the entire boot as well as the bumper and things like that there. I just don't have the time right now to sit here and do it. But I've masked it off pretty well. Just doing this like this. And when I come here to the edges, what I'll do is I'll just open the boot up and come here. So whether this process will work or not, I don't know. But I didn't want to sit here and sand. That was the purpose of me doing it. So you can see the paint here all bubbling up. So I'll let it cure for a little while. And let's see. Yeah, so I can already see the primer. There's the primer there. So I'm sure if I rub this down, I'll give it another coat of what's this, paint remover. I'm sure I'll be able to get some sort of better results. So let me wipe it down and we'll catch back. After wiping it down with the microfiber, I figured it's going to take a bit of time. So what I did was I took a Stanley blade and gently and very slowly I just started peeling away the paint. And you can already start seeing the carbon fiber here. Paying careful attention. So I'll continue rubbing this down take it from there. So we just came back from the paint shop, and what I did up until now is I've actually, just try and zoom out. What I did is after I took the paint stripper off, I sanded it down with 120 grit. You can see the sanding marks here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now wet sand it, and I'm going to use, if I stand here, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the dullness in it. So I'm going to use 1000 wet sandpaper, and I'm going to wet sand it to take out the 120 grit sand marks. So let's do that now. So this is how it's starting to look after the wet sanding. I don't know if I can get it on camera, but you can still see some of the 1000 grit. So now what I'll do is I'll go 1500 grit wet sand as well. So let's just wet sand that 1500 grit. So you can have a look and see that you can already start seeing the gloss come back to the carbon fiber itself, and it's starting to feel a whole lot smoother. So what I'll do now is I'll hit it with 2000 grit sandpaper, and that should be it for the wet sanding. And once that's done, I'll just give it a machine polish just to bring out the gloss. So this is 2000 grit sandpaper. Again, wet sanding. So I actually just finished up, and I took some rubbing compound and I just rubbed it off all the initial scratches. So one thing I am learning about this YouTube thing is that sunlight is important. So too strong sunlight, your pictures actually don't come out quite cool. But now you can actually see the gloss, the carbon fiber, and this is after removing it. You can have a look, take a look at it, and things like that there. Something that I don't really like is like the bottom looks pretty good in terms of masking. So if you look at the bottom looks pretty good in terms of masking. The top, small little areas like here, I don't know if it's visible on camera, but you can actually see the edging there. So I'll just touch it up with some paint. I'll spray it so that the edges look looks like, you know, looks like it was cool, like it was came from the shop like that. This is how it will look from behind. So if you look from here, you can't really notice it, but if you look from here just a little bit, I would say at eye level, you can see just the line of the carbon fiber. come across this side here, and then from the edge. So this will just give it some contrast to let you know that, hey, the boot is carbon fiber. Let's get a view from the side, like this. There we go. So that's how to remove carbon fiber, or that's how to remove paint of carbon fiber. And to finish it off, if you want to remove the paint off your carbon fiber. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you on the next video.